Hello everyone, it's Melissa. Just doing a quick video today because there was a few things I wanted to show you. Seems like every time I do a video, I forget to tell you something, and rather than redoing the whole thing, and this is just a little bit easier, but there is something else that I want to show you too. The first thing I wanted to show you is, for those of you that have already watched my Rite Aid transaction, it's one of the last videos I did. I explained to you that the Simply Saline, there was an issue with that, and that it was, I had kind of messed it up a little bit, but I wanted to show you what was so cool, and this is something that the cashier showed me, and I did not realize with Rite Aid that this happens. I'm sure other couponers did, but I just, for some reason, I mean, it kind of makes sense in times that I've gone and whatnot, but it was just something that I wasn't paying attention to and wasn't extremely aware of. When you go in and you purchase product, there are limits, and Rite Aid can follow you because you have your register rewards. So they can see how many times you've done a transaction, whereas Walgreens, it's not quite as strict because it's just all done without a card. It's still fine because Rite Aid's usually pretty generous. They do have a lot of times where they just want you to do something once, but then there's times where they'll let you do something, you know, several times, which is the same, or which is the situation for the saline mist that I was showing you in the Simply Saline, all the Simply Saline products, which I believe that includes that neti pot, which is the cold and flu little congestion thing. Anyways, all the Simply Saline products are buy one, get one free, and if you buy $10 worth of them, remember on the My Rite Aid video I told you this, you get a $5 reward. So what happened is because I went back and then I had to get the other one, these products are not cheap. They're like $6.99 a piece. I think the lowest one I found was $5.99. So you figure $5.99 and $5.99, that's still over $10. Well, what's so nice is you met your mark, and then look at this. See, $10 Simply Saline, $5 up. I already have another $4 from the 4 that I bought, which I only had to pay for 2, plus I had coupons, plus I had register rewards, so remember. But I've already got another $4 toward that $10 mark because the 2 that I bought were pricey. One was like $7.99 and one was $6.99, which I wanted the saline solution because I'm a contact wearer. So I wanted to pay the little bit extra, and that was fine because the whole transaction ended up only being a couple dollars anyway. But as you can see, what's nice about that is you roll, you know, it continues to roll. And this transaction for the saline can be done 4 times per person. So I've already got $4 for my next time. So when I go the next time, I'm going to have my awesome coupons, and I'm going to be prepared this time because I was a little off on this one. And I'm going to get some more of that because I'm already at the $4 mark. So really, I've only got to get one more. And if I get the 2 coupons off on it, I'm not going to pay very much, maybe $5. Then I'm going to get a $5 register reward. So I'm going to get it for completely free. So I hope that makes sense. Check your receipts. Usually down by your rewards, you'll see that you've already got some going toward your next $10 up reward. And this was the same thing. I had bought some CoverGirl, but I wasn't doing it for the up reward because you had to buy like $30, and I just didn't have enough coupons and stuff to do that. So it showed, though, that I had purchased so much toward that. So it tells you, just pay attention to your receipts. Don't get rid of them. Look over them when you need to. Another quick thing, for those of you that did the Dentec sale at Walgreens. Walgreens has Dentec right now. 2 for $4, $2 up reward. So basically, I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know. Maybe it's a 2 for $4 and a $4 up reward. Anyways, you get an up reward for them. You get them very, very cheap. They just hit a coupon that launched today. Don't know if there's any more left. Not sure how much was allotted. I grabbed 2 of them. It's $1.50 off any Dentec $2 or more. So basically, I'm going to take these in with Walgreens sale, and I'm going to make money on those. I'm going to do it again only because it's a money maker. So, you know, if they have them. I mean, it's the end of the week, so sometimes products run low, but everything was pretty stacked when I was there just a couple days ago. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to do this again. And I'm going to get make money off these floss picks, which are pretty cool. So there's that. Now the other thing I wanted to tell you guys, for all you local couponers that are out by me, I bought a bunch of papers this week, and I was a little disappointed. Coupons were... Smart Source was decent, but Red Plum was pathetic. I was shocked. I went through it, and I could not believe this is local. This is the local one right here. For Utica, I bought Observer Dispatch. There is literally maybe 6 coupons total, and most of it's advertisements. So what happened is I was online doing my coupon matchups, and I kept seeing coupons from 10/23 for L'Oreal, for different stuff, and I'm like, what are they talking about? There are no coupons in there for that stuff. We've got 6 crappy coupons, so to speak, excuse my language. But there really aren't anything great. I'm not a smoker, so I'm not going to use the Nicorette. You know, that stuff. Anyways, so I was a little concerned. So what I did was I called the Observer Dispatch. They claimed, she said, let me check our Red Plum that we ran and just make sure that yours isn't missing stuff. Because that's what I thought. I thought I bought papers at some place that just were missing them. Because every paper was the same. The Red Plum was the same. And she said, nope, the Red Plum that I'm seeing that we ran for this week is roughly about 6 pages. Which that is true. I'm sorry if you hear my kids in the background. They're misbehaving. Anyways, this Red Plum is... it was just not very good. So I complained and everything. They didn't really seem too helpful. They said, look, that's what we ran. Now, I know coupons vary by area and whatnot. So that's fine. And by, you know, where you're located and regions. So that's no problem. And even by states. But this is what the Red Plum on almost every site was supposed to look like. Now, look at this. I went on eBay because it was good enough to go ahead and get them. And I got 5 in one thing. 5 Red Plums. Now look at this. Compared to what I just showed you, there was the Nicorette, a Vanity Fair, which is good. I mean, that's, you know, for the napkins or whatever, if you can find a sale on that. But really, nothing. It's mostly advertisements. $1 off Poland Spring. And they did have the Dunkin' Donuts coupons. But look at advertisements. They did have the Tide. They had about 6 of what was supposed to be in there. Now look at this. Over here, same cover. But look at this. You open it up. They've got cat food, which I don't have that, but look at this. 4 coupons for L'Oreal. Actually, and one of them is a $2 off. So there's L'Oreal right there, plus a $10 rebate information on that. Then you flip over and look at 1, 2, 3 more on the next page for L'Oreal. And there's always sales on this stuff. Dunkin' Donuts, Sara Lee, it looks like kids' toothpaste, and it's huge. I mean, it just keeps going and going. The savings in this thing is insane. I'm so frustrated they did not run anything remotely close, and I have a peace of mind to go down there and say something in a polite way, of course. But the Nivea lotion, $3 off, $1 off, and it just keeps. Look at this whole thing. Bayer, Aleve, vitamins, more Aleve. I mean, it just, I cannot believe the difference. Everything and, you know, the coupons that were in the other one. So this was worth it to me. I ended up paying an extra, you know, like I would buy an extra couple papers for these, but I got 5 of them. So I've got 5 duplicates on every single coupon. Look at a Crest coupon, an Oral-B, and then they still have the Vanity Fair and the Millstone, and even on the back there are 2 coupons for $1 off. So these were worth it. Just felt like I should tell you guys about that, because for any of you that are local, the Red Plum for this week for our area was atrocious. And I'm not sure why there was such a difference, but sometimes it pays to go to eBay and just double check, especially if you notice that there's such a difference. You know, if it just looks like it's just pitiful, as far as from a couponer's aspect, just to go check it out. Go check it out on eBay and see you know, or online and just see what was in the Red Plum for 1023, because they always have the rundowns on all different sites. And this was an extremely, I'm so glad I went and grabbed these, because when I saw the list, I was like, oh my gosh, look at the coupons. I'm getting this. I know it's a little extra out of pocket money, but all in all, these 5 inserts are going to save me a fortune. So it was worth it. And I hope it's helpful to some of you that might want them as well. So take care, and I will see you soon.